Hello world, it's me again. It's the Don, the senator of smooth and rude, bizarre style, your internet cousin, coming to you live from the 804, the 75. Why? Cause we global, baby, yeah. This is the Mansion in the Sky podcast where we build the lamb while we drive it. Every day we strive to become envious, which is unconquerable and influential in every area of your life. Our focus here at the mansion is to learn lessons from current events, either global or local, and apply it while staying in the mix about technology, health, and everything in between in a cold, calculated, and never so changing world. Envious ones, lighters, welcome home. I'm feeling so inspired. I'm feeling so energetic. I started juicing again. I'm slowly starting to get my diet and nutrition where it needs to be. My focus is starting to really lock in. And once again, I am really living in my dream right now. Years ago, I used to dream that I was right where I am right now, participating in this moment right now. And I'm grateful that I had an opportunity to be able to experience this with you guys. And hopefully, through me living my dreams, somebody out there gets a spark that was supposed to light up to pursue their dreams as well. I'm in here, I got my speakers over there, and every time I do a show, I'm in here listening to NES, Nas, like I'm 16 again. I dedicated my life, my life. I dedicated my life, my life. I dedicated my I dedicated my I dedicated my whole damn life. Man, it's such a blessing and such a good feeling to be able to do this once again on my own merit, on my own token, on my own dollar. It's amazing. Today's show, we're gonna incorporate something different because we're always in the business of reinventing ourselves. We're always in the business of evolving, shifting. Law number 48 from the law 48 laws of power. Remain formless. We shapeshifters, baby. That's what we do. We always take form or whatever situation that it is that we come into. Stay malleable. I don't know if I said that right. Malleable. Malleable. Blah, 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 blah. Stay flexible. So, today's show and format is going to go something like this. First, we're going to slide into the word of the day. After the word of the day, then we're going to roll right into the isms, the Donisms, the isms, the Donisms. After the isms, then we're going to roll right into I'm out. I'm out. This segment right here is exploring all the crazy AI generated videos across the net, across the web, across social media. I know older folks say net, surf the web, across the internet, across social media. So, some of the videos that I found, of course, we'll give credit to the creators of this AI generated content. But I think this segment will be a nice pivot. So that's what we're going to do. And then after that, then we're going to talk about the NFL Honors Award that happened recently. And we're just going to go ahead and give the flowers to all the players and all the coaches and all the participants in that show. And we're pretty much going to have our own NFL Honors show over here at the Mansion in the Sky Experience. not podcast experience. So let's go into it. The word of the day. Word of the day. Day. Word of the day. Hey, it's the word of the day. Hey, it's the word of the day. Hey, it's the word of the day. The word of the day is Ad-Lib.
Ad-Lib.
She said that a little delayed. Uh, Ad-Lib is the word of the day. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this right here. All right. Ad-Lib. A-D dash L-I-B. Ad-lib is a verb. What it means to ad-lib something, such as a performance or part of a performance, is to improvise it, make it up, make up words or music instead of saying, singing, or playing something that has been planned. For example, the actor forgot his lines, so he ad-libbed. Some of the greatest movie scenes and lines were ad-libbed. I know Denzel in one movie. I'm not even gonna sit here and try and remember what scene it was, but it was a scene where he was dancing and he was dressed up in a suit. I mean, Denzel's always dressed up in a suit, but he was dancing and the actress had no idea that Denzel was gonna do that, so she just went along with it. Some of the greatest scenes in movies were ad libbed. I think the Migos have the greatest, most powerful, most creative, and sometimes funny ad libs ever in hip hop. All right, ad lib in context. I mean, we already put it into context, but we'll put it into context one more time. My real appreciation for Celine Dion grew in 2018 when I saw her perform in Vegas. I had agreed to attend with some friends, expecting a silly night of singing along to her hits like I was a kid again. It was the best live performance I had ever seen. Her singing was stunning. Of course, she ad libbed frequently, taking pleasure in showing off her range, and her voice was warm and supple. So the word of the day is ad lib, which is a verb. Ad libbed, which I do a lot of in this show. I ad lib a whole lot in this show. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go into the isms, the Don isms, the Don isms. The isms for today: 10 rules that Kobe Bean Bryant established that he lived by. Now, I'm going to be honest and real. I found this off of social media, and I didn't actually hear this from the horse's mouth. I didn't see a video of him saying, hey, these are my 10 rules that I live by, and I don't go outside of these rules. So I don't know how true that these are his 10 rules. But I went down to 10 rules and I said, you know what? I like these. So these are Kobe Bryant's 10 rules. Number 1, get better every single day. Get better every single day. See, the thing is, you don't have to be great to start. But you do have to start in order to be great. Little incremental steps to get to where you are going. Whether it's for good or whether it's for evil. When it comes to, I wouldn't even say women manipulating men is necessarily always an evil thing. I'm not going to say women manipulating men always has malicious intent behind it. But a woman manipulating a man trying to get what she wants, maybe that first time when she tries to get maybe his gold, maybe move inside his house, maybe some of his resources off him, she's unsuccessful in that first attempt. But little by little, she give him a little booty here. She fillet him a little over here over time. And eventually, she get there. She learns that man a little bit better every day. So she gets better in the ology of that man. She getting better every day. Get better every single day. Being a lifelong musician, I've been playing music and creating music and performing live music and performing live, whether it be public speaking or playing saxophone, French horn, trumpet, saxophone, piano, live in the studio for a long time. Since I was in middle school, 6th grade. And this is one of the most common things that you hear being a musician is get better every single day. So for example, when it comes to woodwind and brass instruments, there are different ways that you articulate your notes. Staccato, short. Legato, long, egated, egated, I think. Long and connected. I'm out here torturing words already. It's not even 15 minutes into the show. But you guys know how it is. Eventually, I'm going to be able to pronounce all the big words that I use. So maybe I just need to use smaller words. But legato, long, connected, but they're still separated, but they're long and connected like this. Of course, you have slurs, but slurs, that's just that's slurred. And then marcato is long but short. Like hop, hop, dot, dot, something like that. I could play it better than I can articulate it. But anyways, then along with those different styles of articulating notes, there are techniques behind how to articulate those notes, like staccato. It's really up to the player because you can do what you want to do. But sometimes a t, 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 that gives you a staccato effect. So you practice that day by day. Slow. Ta, 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 ta. And then you speed it up over time. With a legato, the do, 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 do. But just imagine a mouthpiece over your lips or I was about to say ligature, but ligature holds the reed and the mouthpiece together. Or a woodwind mouthpiece in your mouth and you're singing this while you're tonguing it. It's harder for me to articulate it because I haven't had to go down that road in a while to actually articulate it. I went to college to become a music educator. But get better every single day is the point of that. Number 2, prove them wrong. I mean, this is self-explanatory right here. I love to see people mad, especially when they doubted me. I love to see doubters and non-believers get turned into believers. I love to see it. It's it's a guilty pleasure of mine. Absolutely 100% a guilty pleasure of mine. I had a teacher when I was in school and I struggled the entire way through school. And I told myself that, hey, I don't care what happens. They could amputate my leg. They could take my heart out my chest. They could leave me with 75% of a brain. I could go up in there with no teeth in my mouth, half dead. Whatever the case is. I'm just being extreme. I'm extra. But whatever the case is, I'm going to finish this. I started with the end in mind. And I'm going to finish this. I don't care what anybody says. And I already know that this climb from the bottom of this mountain to the top is going to be, I mean, I know I'm handsome, but it's going to be a ugly motherfucker taking a ugly ass climb up this ugly ass mountain. But the summit's going to be beautiful. The view is going to be gorgeous. The air up there is going to smell like love, sex, and magic. I knew it. I didn't care what anybody thought. I just knew that at the end of this, oh, it's going to be a bunch of non-believers who turned believers. They're going to be subscribing to the ology of Dawn. Because I knew I could do it. Prove them wrong. And after you prove them wrong, keep it moving. Set another goal. Find another climb. Find another mountain to climb. Work on your weaknesses. Every day, I go to the gym. This is number 3. Every day I go to the gym. And all my life, I've been an athlete. Basketball, soccer, baseball, track, powerlifting. What else have I done? Boy Scouts. That's not athletics, but whatever. Played a little tennis too. Badminton also. Whatever. Did everything. Two things that I hated more than anything while being an athlete was running, as in cardio, as in when my lungs would feel like they're becoming inflamed, and stretching. So now that I'm like, you know what? Hey, maybe my ovaries been showing a little bit. Maybe I need to pull my dress down. Hey, maybe my vagina is a little sandy. Maybe I got a vagina. I don't know. But with that being said, I said, you know what? I'm going to put the 2 hardest things first. Before I even start lifting a weight, these are going to be the 2 things that I do first. And I'm going to do the thing that I hate to do the most first, which is run, which is cardio. So every day when I wake up, now I'm pausing because, cool. Every day when I wake up, I get on the treadmill. 20 minutes. Mandatory. After that, then I jump rope for 2 minutes straight. Getting it. After that, then I stretch. I stretch everything. Back, hamstrings, calves, shoulders, neck rolls. Everything. I stretch everything. I don't leave anything for the imagination. because those were the things that I hated. And now I've gotten to the point where when I get on the treadmill, I have ankle weights on. I've gotten to a point now where when I'm jumping rope, I got ankle weights on. And I'm getting it. Getting it. Easy. And I love it. Stretching is still hard because sometimes thing about stretching is about breathing. You got to breathe. That man, see, I don't know enough about breathing. I just know that I breathe on my own. I don't even have to think about breathing. But so many things are dictated by how you breathe. So many things. Stretching. It's about how you breathe. Because if you breathe the correct way, in through your nose, out through your mouth, it allows you to dig deeper into your stretch. But that's just my observation. All right, number 4, execute what you practiced. Once again, being a lifelong musician, artist, not a philanthropist yet, creative, thing that you find is there are few people who are excellent at ad-libbing. Like, they can pull up to your event, and I know I'm the type, I gotta prepare. But I'll bug your ass. I'll text you. I'm the type, I'll text you at 3 a.m, and I know you're asleep, or I know you're laid up with that chick, balls deep, and I'll be like, hey, bro, like, don't forget this verse. Don't forget, like, I need you to do this. Hey, bro, can you add this? Like, I'll do that. That's what I'll do. And then all the way up into the time it's time for me to perform, I'll still be preparing and practicing and working out the kinks, fine-tuning things, working out all the kinks and everything like that. That's just me. But it's few people that you'll find who can just show up and execute. Now, what I found works best for me is, all right, so when I was in college, like my first freshman, sophomore year, I wasted those years. That was wasted money. That was money thrown down the drain. All I did was smoke, drink, have sex, fornicate, party. One night, my roommate found me passed out in front of my dorm room with the key in my hand, and I had almost made it. But my junior year, I met these 2 guys, Greg and Craig. Greg from DC, Craig from Miami. And they taught me how to study. They taught me how to prepare. And it wasn't like they were like, hey, man, well, you got to do it like this. And Don, I think that you could do this better. It was like we just studied together. And I just followed their routine. And what I found is at the beginning of the semester, you get your syllabus. Your syllabus tells you everything that's going to be on the final test and everything that you're going to learn. So from day one, I was already studying things that we would be learning 3 weeks later. So by the time the test 3 weeks later came around, I already knew that stuff. Like I was in class like, yep, I got that. Yep, that's quantum physics plus fornication. I know I'm just making stuff up. But execute what you practiced. Don't go outside of that. You don't need to. Like, what you'll find is a lot of things in this life are scripted. Like the longer I live, like the old folks say, you just gotta keep on living. The more I realize, like the majority of things are scripted, and I see that I'm just an actor in this life. Dog, my life is like a movie. Dog, my life is like a movie. I'm an actor in this life. I'm a main character in this life. So, whatever it is that you're doing, that you're going after, make sure that you practice. Make sure you work out the fine kinks. And hopefully, my example gives you what you need that you can sink your claws into and take it with you. But work out all the fine kinks behind the closed doors. And then when you get to the plate, be ready to crank a single, double, get on base. All right. Number 5, learn from greatness. At my job now, it's a lot of people who are 20 times more experienced than me. Before I got there, hell, I didn't even know what the hell I was doing. Had no idea. Just knew that I got my foot in the door. So I was like, all right. I mean, even before I even got there, people at my school was like, look, find you the people with the gray hair. The people with the gray hair are, they're willing to give the information away. They're busting at the seams to give the knowledge away. You just got to ask. Buy them a Coke, a Diet Coke. Because they not drinking regular Coke. They drinking Diet Coke. Get them lunch. Get cool with them. Because they know the job way better than you. You the new booty. Breath still smelling like Similac. Still got soap suds behind your ear. Learn from greatness. That's obvious. It's obvious. Anything you do. Hell, even when I was younger and I used to take sax lessons. I took sax lessons. There you go. I took sax lessons. So I was learning from people who were band leaders. And that was a side job, how they picked up side money. And they were like, hey, play like this. Keep your posture like this. Do your tongue like this, etc., etc. That's self-explanatory. Learn from wins and losses. Losses to me are not losses unless you quit. We always fail up. We never fail down. You only fail when you quit and you say, and you rage quit and you give up. And you be a little vagina about it. Nah, you just keep on going. Why? Because don't quit 5 minutes before the miracle mix. You don't know who you're going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 years from now. Get this money pregnant, not these women. Learn from your losses. What did you do wrong? What could you have done right? And keep going. Your wins. What did you do right? What are you good at? What can you build on? And me, at this point in my life, I'm looking at my losses and I'm putting those as a priority. I want to be the complete package. Hey, everybody can't be LeBron. Everybody can't be Steph Curry. Everybody can't be Kevin Durant. But hell, if I can come out of here being, I'm not going to say Luka Doncic. If I can come out here looking like Jimmy Butler, then I'm fine with that. I'm going to focus on my losses to make myself a more valuable asset. What did I do wrong in my interviews? How did I answer those questions? How was my body language? How did my resume look? How was my tone? Did I ask questions? Did I ask enough questions? If it was an interview where you had to actually show them what you can do, well, was I prepared for that? Did I even know that that was part of the interview? Did I reach out to somebody who already has that job and ask them what to expect? You know, we lose for a reason. Now, sometimes you got the politics of things where they already have someone already selected to get that job, and then they just cruise through because they know someone or the important people know them. Then that's a whole different ball game. But did you do everything that you needed to do? Did you learn from your wins and did you learn from your losses? Practice mindfulness. Practice mindfulness as my computer runs slow on me because I want to pull up mindfulness to give us a better idea on mindfulness and how we can all gain something from this point, because I think this is a very, very important point as well. See, mindfulness is a state of active, open attention to the the right now. Your presence is a present. This state is described as observing one's thoughts and feelings without judging them as good or bad. They just are what they are. See, mindfulness encompasses two key ingredients: awareness and acceptance. Awareness is the knowledge and ability to focus attention on one's inner processes and experiences, such as the experience of the present moment. Acceptance is the ability to observe and accept rather than judge or avoid those streams of thoughts. See, a knowledge, because sometimes I have insecurities when I'm on the job. I do. Sometimes I'm like, man, I just don't understand this. But I want to understand this without maybe asking somebody because I know I can understand this. And then you have a time period set. I'm just giving you a scenario. You have a time period set and you don't get that you don't get your task done within that time period. And then you just mm, mm, mm. You beating yourself up. And then the voices in your head, they're like, man, you can't do it. You ain't got this. Why are you here? You in the wrong field. You ain't him. It's 50, 60, 70 other people here better than you. You're expendable. They can get rid of you. They're hiring people all the time. And even though, let's be real, because I'll lie for you before I lie to you. Let's be real. That might be true. But you know what? You earned your spot too. You earned your spot too. You deserve to be there too. So you got to practice not allowing the bad talk to dominate your headspace and your mental real estate. You have to practice not allowing the evil voices and the demons in your head to dominate and inhabit your mental and emotional real estate. Because they will if you let them. You got to tell them no. If you legitimately gave your best, hey, to yourself in your own dome, hey, I gave my best. I gave my best to make it within the time period. I couldn't do it. It's fine. I'll get them next time. Or, hey, I did everything right. It was just one thing. Didn't understand it? That's fine. Now I understand. Move on. Practice mindfulness. This is something that I am still working on to this day. And I think a lot of us are working on this because it's one of those things that you have to practice. Be ambitious. Number 8, be ambitious to the point where you're deluded and delusional and delulu. Be ambitious. What do you want? How do you see yourself living 5, 10, 15 years from now? With what? With who? With what type of relationships? How do you see yourself? You got to be ambitious and go after it. You got to be a dog. You got to be a savage. You don't have to elbow and step on people's shoes and throw people under the bus and be a piece of filth to the people who are around you. You don't have to, but you got to savagely go after what it is that you want. You got to be ambitious. Ambitious people get after it, and they don't let anybody stand in their way. It's either you're with the program or you're not. But ambitious people are going to get it one way or another. Ambitious people aim for the sun and might land on Mercury. Might land on Venus. Might land on the moon. Ambitious people aim high, not low. Ambitious people don't aim for low-hanging fruit. Ambitious people have standards. Be ambitious. Stay ambitious. Believe in your team. You're going to get to a point where you can't do it by yourself. And I've been stuck in this this jungle of gotta do it myself. I'm the one. Dolce and Gabbana. I'm the one. Me, me, me. And what I realized years ago is that's burnout city right there. That's burn candles at both ends. That's can't get everything done. That's I'm so ambitious, but you get little to nothing done. So the ambition, even though it's there, is stagnated. If that makes sense. It makes sense to me. Moving along. One, you need a team. A team of trusted advisors. A cabinet of diligent and loyal workers around you, teammates. You need a team around you. Number one. Number two, when you have the team in place, not only give them the tools to be able to assist you, but also believe in them. Believe in them. Encourage them. Empower them. Empower your team and believe in your team because they are there to assist you. Don't denigrate your team because what goes up must come down. And I believe in karma. And I believe that if you don't do right by them, eventually they won't do right by you. So believe in your team. Empower your team. And storytelling. Storytelling, I've seen that storytelling is important. You can if you can tell a story, you can. I think you can sell yourself. You can sell something. Um, Storytelling is important. I've seen, or at least I've noticed that some of the most interesting people that I've come across, whether I like them or not, but they were interesting nonetheless, were great storytellers. They had amazing recall on things that happened in the past, and the way that they weave details and paint a picture with their words sold a lot of people on them. And these are all 10 rules that are helping you to become a an envious one. Envious, unconquerable, and influential. And storytelling to me is possibly one of the more important points on this list. And also something that I'm working on myself is becoming a better storyteller, being able to recall more details in my stories. Hate it or love it, people people are generally interested in great storytellers. So I would advise everyone who's participating in this experience to work on becoming a better storyteller, whether you're an introvert, an extrovert, an ambivert, ambien, and ambi. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Vert, Uzi Vert, become a better storyteller. And those are the 10 rules written by Kobe Bryant. Get better every single day. Prove them wrong. Work on your weaknesses. Execute what you practice. Learn from greatness. Learn from wins and losses. Practice mindfulness. Be ambitious. Believe in your team and the art of storytelling. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the isms. The isms. The Don isms. The isms. The Don isms. So today, I have so many windows opened up right now that my computer, which eventually you guys can always cash app a brother to help me and sponsor the show and to invest in better equipment. But my computer is getting overloaded because I have so many tabs open, because I have so much that I want to share with you guys. It's like if I move one thing, then the whole situation starts to freeze, like tag. But nonetheless, we're going straight into I'm out. Let's get into it when my computer decides that, hey, we need to work. It's time to work. Let's work. Let's go. Which it's taking its sweet time. Take your time, baby. The loving ain't going nowhere. Take your time. Ooh, take your time. Take your time, baby. The loving ain't going nowhere. Take your time. Ooh. Yeah, alright. Oh, you don't want to pull up? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. See, that's what happens. That's okay, because we're just getting a little bit better every single day. That's the goal. That's what I'm living for right now. Getting better every single day. Give me a second. It's getting there. Uh-huh. All right. I'm out. All right, we're gonna run that one back. How how are you acting if you saw that coming after you? We're gonna let it rock one more time. You're not gonna even know how to act if you saw that coming after you. Now, of course, this is AI right here. This is not real. This is AI generated. That's the creator right there, founded on X. But that's the creator right there. All right, next we have Beyonce winning Album of the Year at the Grammys. I'm out style. Let's go. I like it.
Wow, I really was not expecting.
I like it. It's different. It is different. It's different. It's creative. It's interesting. It's unique. I wouldn't be able to understand anybody who wouldn't like it besides the fact that it's too real. Like if they played that as like during the Grammys, like all right, so you know how it's on like a time delay or whatever as far as like live TV is concerned. And they played that and then they said, "Oh, yeah, this is actually the real response," as in just Beyonce looking all surprised like and Blue saying, "All right, get up, man. Act like you've been here before." You would have almost got me fooled on that one. I would have almost you would have almost got me on that one. I would have been like, hold on. Ain't no way. All right. I'm out. The White House, 1997. And we're gonna turn. Can we turn the music down? We're gonna turn the music down on that one. Cause we don't know who owns that music. This is Bill Clinton with Monica Lewinsky. We just saw Hillary out there playing the sax. We all know Bill played the sax. And then the money shot, baby. And then Bill playing that sax, that tenor. Oh man, Epstein Island. Oh my gosh. I said, oh my God. I said, oh my God. Let's see. Oh, he snapped. All right, we have more here at I'm Out. So that was just Billy Clinton, the so-called first black president that we ever had. I don't know where people get that from. All right, next up. This is what we have next. I think you guys will really like this one. Hillary Clinton, Vladimir Putin, Mark Zuckerberg, Blunder Mifflin, Kamala. What's going on here? X. Sleepy Joe. Was that Gavin? Bernie Sanders. Or Obama. Or Obama on your mama. Hey, Trump out here wilding. But you see how realistic it looks? Like, there's no way that you couldn't convince somebody that just doesn't get it or have an idea of what's going on that's not real. Pizza parties. Look at this. This is so real, man. You could get away with anything. You can get away with anything. And that's the issue that people have today is these deep fakes. This is what this is. This is a deep fake. They compile all the images and videos of these people, and then they shape and craft a perfect identity or mask, and they put it out there, and they let you decipher for yourself whether it's real or it's fugazi, fraudulent. All right, moving along in I'm out. For all of our LSD, DMT tripping people out there, well, let's see how this trip fares for you right here. What is he? Is he moonwalking? Dilla, yeah. Beam me up, 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 hey, beam me up. And we out here, baby. We out here, baby. We out here, baby. Hey, out of here, baby. Out of here, baby. Out of here, baby. Beam me up. Beam me up. Beam me up. So for you LSD, DMT people out here that's tripping, that one was for you. And we have one more video in the I'm tripping out segment, which I think we will make something that we do here on the regular, because I'm actually enjoying what we're doing here. I like it. I think this is interesting. I think this is unique. I think this is different. And I like interesting and unique things. Interesting and unique women. So let's go.
Back in the bags, back on the regular.
Oh,
and
hold
I'ma
up.
tell her how she sings.
Let's go ahead and turn that audio down. We don't know who that is. And we're not going to advertise for them unless we have a conversation. Kamala, out here drinking while you're driving? Nah, that's not winning. Oh, Trump. Trump out here with the baddies. Out in London? Nah. Is that Mark? Ain't no. Come on. Putin. Putin out here Putin. Looking like a Peaky Blinder. Now he drunk. Hillary out here stressing out. Ah! Let's go. Let's get it, get it. Let's get it, get it. She litty, boy. Oh, nah. I said, oh my God. I said, oh my God. Hey, I'm out. Yeah, this is interesting. I like this. I like this a lot. The red button. They got the red button. They out there in London. Mark, what you gonna do? Can't have war without peace. This is good. This is really good. This is really interesting. This is unique. The messages in the back. Free speech detected. Think it's not illegal yet. Think it's not illegal yet. Before they make it illegal, we have all these devices in our houses that can damn near detect what we're thinking. They can sense our brain waves. Everything's waves. They can sense our brain waves. That's why, and predictive programming too. They can predict where you go from all your searches and everything like that. Oh, Elon Musty out here with the AR. Trump again with his boy. Terminate. Is that Mark? Is that two Marks? Terminator Mark. Now Trump and Elon out here with some baddies. Directed by the Door brothers. They're back again doing great work, great things. I enjoyed that. That was nice. That was very, very unique right there. And ladies and gentlemen, that was I'm out. I'm out. I like that. That was different. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot. Now, down to the main course, the NFL Honor Award Show. Here on the Mansion in the Sky experience. We're going to do it our way. Matter of fact, we're going to do it crazy as F. We did it our way. All right, this is the NFL Honor Show. We're going to go ahead and run through all of the award winners from the other night. So let's go. Starting with the most valuable player of the 2024-2025 NFL season, Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills. Did amazing things. Look at that boy getting after it. Hold on real quick. We going to do it live. We're going to do something live real quick. We're going to do something live over here. Some live editing. Hold on. Can I do it? How good am I? There we go. Yeah. There we go. All right. So on my little screen, it's kind of difficult to see it. There we go. All right, let's get to it. Josh Allen. That boy is cold. He's like a big Ben Roethlisberger prototype, big quarterback, about 6'5", 250. He can run. He can throw. He is a mammoth among elephants. And elephants are big, but mammoths are different. All right, next. Next up, coming from my neck of the woods. Well, he's not from my neck of the woods, but the team that he played for, and my light is off again. Nah, that light's got bad battery on it, but it's all to the good, baby. Going to the most impressive offensive rookie of the year, Jaden Daniels. That's not what I want to show. This is what I want to show right here. Jaden Daniels doing big, big things, baby. Also, Jaden Daniels also won the play of the year. Let's go ahead and show the play of the year, which will do the same thing that we just did on the last one. Go ahead, Jaden. Do your thing. Show us. As it toggles and it loads.
Down to one last play. And it's going to be getting longer by the second. You're all the way back at the 30-yard line. Now you can step into it. Here comes the Hail Mary with the game on the line. And the ball is caught! Caught! It's a miracle!
That's a bad man. And what's crazy is a couple years ago, because I'm a Raiders fan, a Vegas Raiders fan. I've been a Raiders fan since 2001, 2. And somewhere around 2018, I was like, man, I'm just tired of this, man. It's just a hard life. It's a hard life. It's hard living right now, being a Raiders fan. And I should have showed this. And well, anyways, we're gonna move past that. But we will show his top plays. But anyways, it was just a hard life. So I was like, all right, so I need a new team to root for. So I started looking, and a lot of people from 757, 804, like we tend to rep what's here. We rep it and we rep it hard, and we love who's from here, and we back who's from our area. We back them. We back them. We back Mike Vick. We back Allen Iverson. We back Bruce Smith. We back everybody. We back Plexico. We back Pharrell. We back Missy. We back everybody from our areas. We back them 100%. So I was like, all right, well, I need a new team to go behind. And I was like, man, Redskins, nah, that's not it. They just can't get it together, man. They can't get it together. Ravens, I was like, man, they got Lamar, and that would be a good choice, man. But I don't want to be a bandwagon fan. Like, I really like the Ravens, but, like, I want to back somebody who's, like, coming of age. And I should have backed the Commanders last year or a year before. I should have got on the bandwagon. But you know what? My team is looking promising. We got a promising. We had the rookie of the year on my team, and that tight end, arguably. But let's talk that Jaden talk. Let's talk that Jaden talk. All right, let's do that. Let's talk this Jaden Daniels talk. Top 5 plays of the year. And them boys are quick. Gone. Boy got a cannon. My boy's giving them hell all year and made it to the NFC Championship game. And then the Hail Mary, of course. Hail Mary, move on with me. What do we have here now? So that's the offensive rookie of the year. Mr. Jaden Daniels, you did your thing. You did your thing. Congratulations. All right. The next award goes out to a gentleman that I am not exactly familiar with, but we will get familiar with him. The Defensive Rookie of the Year award goes to Mr. Jared Verse. Mr. Jared Verse of the Los Angeles Rams. Now, let's pull him up. Let's see what he looks like, how he pressures the quarterback, how he gets after it, how he's a straight dog. Because in order to get an award like that, you have to be a savage. I mean, you have to be, if we're talking about in the terms of cavemen, you have to be out there clubbing jokers over the top of the head and dragging them into the cave. Come on. All right, hold on as I pull up the highlights, and we'll also do this too. We'll open this up. I'm editing the show live, baby. This is all live. So we'll go in here and we'll shut that down. And then we'll shut that down. And what's over here? All right, cool. And we'll shut this down live. And we'll shut that down. And we'll shut that down. Because that's what we do. We taking the pressure off the computer. And we just getting a little bit better every day. That's the name of the game. That's what I live for, getting better every single day. And then we'll go ahead and we'll release some steam up off this computer. Release me. Release the Kraken. What's cracking? All right. Let's get to it. Let's show you the Defensive Rookie Player of the Year. Jared Verse. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me show y'all. Only I can see it. You guys can't see what I got going on over here. That boy is getting after it. Boom. Boom, doom, doom. Boom, doom, 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 doom. Dominant. A dominant force. Well deserved. All right, moving into the next award. This next award goes to a player who's been in the league for a couple of years. This was his first year being with this squad, and this squad is participating in the Super Bowl this year. The Offensive Player of the Year goes out to Mr. Saquon Barkley. Let's give him a clap. He almost broke the single regular season rushing title. He had 2,005 rushing yards. And we have to play and show you guys this iconic play and demonstration of just outlandish and uniquely God-gifted athleticism. We have to show and tell. Hold on, y'all. I have to allow you to see this for yourself. If you haven't seen it about 1.6 million times before. This to me should be the logo for the NFL. Forget the shield. This play right here should be the logo for the NFL, the NBA, NHL. Right here. Whoop, boop, What? Come on, man. Dude, I never seen anything like that in my life. Not only did he hurdle, hold up, let's put it right here. I wanna show it right. Let's see if I can get it right there, bro. Not wait. That's not even the best angle. Not only did this man hurt, there you go, bro. Look at that. It's got to be right at the top. Bruh, that right there, that's the logo. That's the logo for the NFL right there. That, man, look, that don't even make any sense. How, bruh? How? If the media decided that they wanted to question me on me as being who did he jump over? Number 22 from the Jacksonville Jaguars, and they asked me, so Mr. Don, Mr. Senator Smooth, can you walk us through what was happening when you went for that tackle and you proceeded to get embarrassed on national television and got hurdled? Can you just walk us through what happened on that field during that time? And I just would have been like, I would have been tap dancing all around that answer. I wouldn't have had an answer for them. I would have told them next question. I would have told them next question, man. I wouldn't have had anything for them because you're okay. Let's say that you are a part of NFL history with that play. Part of such an iconic moment in NFL history. But to be the guy that got hurdled by Saquon Barkley in the year that I think the Eagles are going to win this year, even though I'm not putting my money up on that. I'm not doing that. But I'm not betting against Patrick Mahomes, but I think the Eagles got it this year. They just have a insanely talented team. But I would have been tap dancing on them. I wouldn't have had an answer for them. All right. The next award goes to an insanely talented Denver Bronco. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Patrick Surtain Jr. As I pull him up, I gotta get a little quicker with this. Patrick Surtain Jr. with 4 interceptions, 306 reception yards allowed against him, and 10% of the time being targeted, as in people weren't having none of that. They weren't trying to throw the rock his way whatsoever because they didn't want their shit to be turned over and taken from them, which he didn't have a lot of turnovers or takeaways, but that boy was not playing with anybody. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. All right, that's Patrick Surtain getting after it. All right, let's get through these. Now, the next award, I'm going to let and allow the Hall of Famer, the one and only Randy Moss, to talk to you guys.
The 20.
The 2024 NFL Comeback Player of the Year is Joe Burrow.
Come on. Joey Cool. Joey Cool. Joey Bird. Joe Bird. The boy clean. 2 chains. Got the 2 chains. Got the ice on. After a year where dapping up Snoop Dogg, you know they locked in. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Going up there, accepting this second Comeback Player of the Year award. Well-deserved award for Joey Cool. Right here. Comeback Player of the Year. And it was, let me pull up the last injury, because I believe the year before he tore his ACL. So that put him out. But then once he came back, won that award, then this happened, which caused Joey Burr to be out. A torn ligament in his right throwing wrist. Let's check it out again. Come on, man. See, I played football, so I know what goes into. That's the other thing that I forgot to say. I played football. But I played football, so I know what goes into the off season, the weightlifting, the conditioning, the running, the discipline, the learning the plays, the becoming, the camaraderie, learning your teammates, everything like that that comes into nutrition, everything that comes into being a part of a team during the off season. It's a lot. To get injured and be out for the whole season, back-to-back years or every other year, it's a pain. So I can only imagine what that man went through to come back and outperform his competition. And plus, he's been to a Super Bowl too, so we already know Joey Burr's cold. Joe Burr's cold. It's just, it's that squad, man. It's that squad. All right. Next up is the FedEx Air and Ground Players of the Year. And that award, what we got going on here, goes to none other than, of course, Josh Allen and Jamar Chase. So let's show you what we already showed you. Josh Allen. Let's show you what Jamar Chase is made of as my browser loads up and brings the highlights of the Notorious. I ain't gonna say, well, Notorious. It just sounds good. It embellishes the mystique of Jamar Chase. And that's his quarterback, the comeback player of the year, Joey Burr. Getting off. Playing. Out here. Oh, hold up. Y'all can't even see. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Jamar Chase. Out here getting it. I already showed you the MVP of the league. Out here getting it. one of the most electrifying wide receivers in the league today. A lot of people say this is the best wide receiver in the league other than Justin Jefferson of the Minnesota Vikings. All right, moving into the next player. Now, this is an award that, once again, they give out annually. And this is a character award, more so. Now, this award is the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year. And it goes out to Eric Armstead of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Congratulations. Congratulations on that. Now, next up, well, this next award goes out to the Coach of the Year. Head coach is one of the most important positions on the football field because they are commander-in-chief. If your quarterback is the CEO, then this is the president right here of your company. They call the shots. They organize, they discipline, they implement the plan. They carry out the plan, they execute the plan. And this is your Coach of the Year. So, I'm going to let Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, and Big Billy Belichick, Coach Belichick, tell it to you.
Coach of the Year is
my third-round draft choice in 2008, Kevin O'Connell, Minnesota Vikings.
Uh-oh. There it go, there it go. Got him a little flat back out there. Long backed it. Snow Bunny. Snow Bunny. Kevin O'Connor. Minnesota Vikings. Head coach. The winner of that award. Of that illustrious award. There he is. Give that man his flowers. All right, moving along. Next up is the Assistant Coach of the Year. And that goes out to Mr. Ben Johnson of the Detroit Lions, who had an amazing year. But they just fell short in the playoffs. Try again next year. All right, next up is none other than Mr. Josh Allen, once again winning the Art Rooney Sportsmanship Award. All right, moving along. Now, this is like I'm not going to say a Lifetime Achievement Award, but a Lifetime Achievement Award. This is the inductees into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. There were 4 inductees this year. And we will start with one who I never got to see play. He was before my time, before I was even born. You may know his little brother as Mr. Club Shay Shay. Skip. Shannon Sharp. But this is his big bro, who was an absolute dog. Sterling Sharp. Congratulations. Congratulations His career was cut short with a career-ending neck injury. Career-ending neck injury, which derailed it was a Hall of Fame career. So it wasn't derailed, but I don't believe he ever won a championship. But had he stayed healthy, he probably would have won a ship. So let's just go ahead and go back down memory lane, and talk about it. Sterling Sharp, congratulations. Catching missiles. Mm-hmm. Getting it. Straight getting it. Catching that heat. Catching that heat from Brett Favre. Whoop. Come on. The toe tap. Clean, baby. Clean. Congratulations to Sterling Sharp. All right, next up, we have one of my favorite players that used to get on my nerves. I got to see the entirety of his career out in San Diego. He was a pain in the butt, but he was so damn good. Especially I can't remember who played before him, and then they left, and then he got his opportunity to play. But regardless of that, he is one of the inductees into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Antonio Gates. Congratulations, Antonio Gates. You did the damn thing. Let's check out Antonio. Because he gave my team hell. He gave the Raiders hell all through the damn 2010s, early 2000s. He was a menace. He was a straight up menace. He was big, he was quick, he could run routes, and he could catch. All right. Next up. This is a older player that I never had the chance to see or experience play. It was so many good players that played before I was born or while I was a young boy. And this is another one. A cornerback in the National Football League that's held in high regard. And he goes by the name of Eric Allen. Congratulations. And let's check him out. Going crazy. There were so many good players back then, back in the day. So many good players. And it's a really good sight to see these older players getting their just due and getting recognized. That man was an animal. Absolute dog. Absolute dog. It's really good to see these men get their accolades and their awards. That's Eric Allen. Congratulations. All right, moving on to the next one. This is another player that I actually did get to see play, not in person, but I got to witness the totality of their career. They played with a couple of teams, but they are most notably known for playing with Minnesota and Kansas City, even though they did play with Chicago and Carolina. Congratulations. As soon as I can pull up his highlights, then I will give him the name, which I'm sure everybody already knows, the selections of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, because that's what people aim for, to be Hall of Famers, to be rich, to pay bills, to be recognized for the lifetime of work that they put into, because this is work. Yes, they're entertainers, but this is work. Congratulations to you, Mr. Jared Allen. Congratulations. Let's see that work you put in. Getting after it. Coming right off the right end. Absolute menace. Couldn't have been me. I'm glad I stopped playing football. I don't want to see anything like that coming at me. Getting after it. This is him in his KC days. Getting the business. Number 69. Jared Allen. There you go. Getting to it. All right. So those are the 4 inductees into the Pro Football Hall of Fame this year in 2025. There is one notable member that everybody was so up in arms about because they didn't make it. But it's so much controversy surrounding this player right here. Some say this guy, all he did was win 2 Super Bowls, but he didn't do anything in the regular season. He wasn't that exceptional. He was maybe a little above average. He was a turnover machine throughout his career. So why should he, let alone be inducted into the Hall of Fame eventually, let alone why should he be inducted into the Hall of Fame on his first go round over other people who have well over time, hand over fist earned it more than this player? And that player is Eli Manning. It's so much. Look, let's see. They say put him in. Another person says, you guys serious? Then one person, Chris Gabe, the only one of the finalists who never made a single All-Pro team, not even one of the unofficial ones. At no point in his career was he one of the top quarterbacks in the league. He doesn't even belong in a discussion for the Hall, which is supposed to be for the greatest. So, I'll leave that up for interpretation. I'll let you guys decide that. But what we will do is pull up 2 of Eli's most notable plays that he's known for, both from the Super Bowl. One being Super Bowl 46. Let's take a look. Sheesh. One thing we can't say, that man clutch. He can play. He's a playoff quarterback. That's what Eli Manning was. He was a playoff quarterback for sure. He was just made of all the right stuff when it came to the playoffs. And the other one, when it decides that it wants to pull up, will show you the other play, other throw that was made to David Tyrese, which was the helmet catch. That happened 17 years ago. And it was insane. I mean, it was absolutely insane. I remember watching that, and I was just like, bro, it's no way this man just made this catch. Like, it's no way. Like, how? Look at this. Look at this. As it gets away, he bombs it. Whoop. Pinpoint. What? The helmet catch. Insanity. Came down with it. It was in possession. And they would go on to win that Super Bowl. So Eli Manning is up for debate, but I do believe that because he's a Manning, he will get in. Now, also the thing is, too, people were expecting Peyton and Eli to be the first brothers to be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, period. But Sterling Sharp were the first brothers to be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, not the Mannings. So go ahead and feel how you want to feel about that. Now, the last award that we have goes out to, yes, you guessed it, none other than Miss Joy Taylor. Come on back, Player of the Year, host, Fox Sports, Joy Taylor. Yup. That's the last and final. And first woman to win an NFL award, too. Now, let's see what occurred for her to get this award. Is it gonna let me? I wanted to can I put it in the player? It's yeah. Hold on. And we're gonna turn the volume up on this one. Where's the volume? Because I need you guys to get the full context of what's going on. All right. Let's go.
It's my turn. It is. You told me it was my turn.
You talk all that you want to, yell and scream, you
Okay, it is my turn.
So, Skip is saying, well, first thing first is, Joy Taylor, she arrives at the office. Skip is out here saying, hey, it's my turn. It's my turn to get in on that. To glaze those buns. Those uncooked Cinnabons. It's my turn. You said it was going to be my turn. Shannon says, hey, you could talk all that you want to. You can say what you want to. But I don't believe you. Now, Charlie Dixon says, nah. I believe it's my turn, Skip. I think you mistaken.
Between Tampa and Los Angeles.
But, after Joy networks her way up, or neck works her way up, from Undisputed with Skip and Shannon, to In the Herd with Colin Cowherd, Colin can't help but notice. What exactly can't Colin help but notice?
I mean, two cities.
Boy, how you slip up and say that, man? Come on now. I mean, hey, you know what? If I was sitting across from Joy Taylor, I probably would have said, hey, two titties too. Two titty Taylor. All right.
Have glommed all the championships and players.
And then she like, hey, it is what it is. I mean, sure, I know what I got. I know what it is. Two titty Colin. Two titties. Charlie Dixon again. And that's, whew. She like that. She's like that. She's like that. That's how she got the award for Come on the Back Player of the Year. Allegedly. We just playing. We just playing. Now, some other notable things that happened at the award show. I do want to say this is a man that I would like to be like when I grow up. I would like to be successful. I would like to have that many rings. Matter of fact, it looked like she's got one of those rings on right now. I would like to be like Big Billy out here. Uncle Billy. Be about 70 years old. Have me a young, fine, petite, in shape, fit, feminine, foldable, finesse, collarbone showing, low cholesterol, probably high maintenance, but that's okay because by the time I get there, my money is going to be right. My money is going to be so good. I'm 5'6", but when I stand on my wallet, I be 6 foot, 7 foot, 6 foot, 7 foot. Hand on her hips, hands on the small of her back. And see, the thing is that I don't get is, one, this a grown-ass man. He done raised kids. He done won Super Bowls. He's been extremely successful. And to say something's wrong with this man having a young girlfriend, nigga, is you stupid. You got to be the dumbest nigga on earth to think that I'm going to get that successful and I'm going to go with something that I can't even, that's not even aesthetically pleasing to me. You must have dementia. Who dropped you on your head? You not thinking straight. You need to go to therapy, because that's not me. I want something that's looking good, that's tightly packed, that makes me smile. Like how Coach Big Billy's smiling right now. I don't care if she want me for my money. So what? I'm getting something out of it. She's getting something out of it. What's wrong with an older man having a young girlfriend or wife? So what if I die before her? Well, she just came up. Congratulations, sweetheart. You just hit the jackpot. What's wrong with that? Absolutely nothing. There's nothing wrong with an older man having a young girlfriend. And if you think something is wrong with that, kick rocks. Hell up out of here. Big Billy look happy. Does my happiness not matter? If you think this is a P-file activity, turn your TV off. Turn your TV off. Turn your TV off. Turn your TV off. Go ahead and turn your own TV off. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this. So, What happens when older women decide that they want to mess with younger men? Do we not talk about that? I know some people talk about it, but let's talk about that. Let's talk about how the fact that older women and young men, if you really look at it, they go good together. Am I talking about, oh, well, being in a long-term relationship? I didn't say that. But as far as fornication is concerned, it's a need there. And the need's being met. So why disturb and disrupt the natural flow of things? Older men like younger women. Let it flow. Leave well enough alone. Because I'm going to tell you like this. I really have no intentions of getting married. So when I get there and I'm feeling, looking, and is, are, I don't care. I don't care about proper grammar. Is, are a big Billy? I'm going to have me one of those. I'm going to have me one. What can I do with the woman my age when I'm that old? Let's be real. Y'all know y'all like young women. What's wrong with an old man who worked hard and has resources? Having him that. Shoot. You must think I'm a new fool. You must think I'm a new fool. I want me that. I want to be like Big Billy when I get older. I want to be like Big Billy when I get older. I want something young like that when I get older. I can work with that. I don't care if she want me for my money. I'm be giving it to her anyways. She gonna be good. I want to be like Big Billy when I get older. Congratulations, Big Bill Belichick. Now, if you do or if you don't know, Snoopy D-O-double-G, he was the host for the award show. So we're just gonna play we're gonna give you a little insight, an insider scoop on what he did and how it went. And I thought he did fine.
What up, Sam? Sam, look, you had an incredible year. It just shows that all you need to succeed is hard work, determination,
and getting away from those Jets. Yeah, hard work, determination, and getting away from those Jets.
Sam, look, you had an incredible year. It just shows that all you need to succeed is hard work, determination, and getting the hell away from them Jets.
Sometimes that's all it needs. Cause let's be real, like the Jets just haven't been good with Aaron Rodgers. They just haven't. Now the year prior, they were fine. And when Sam Darnold was on the Jets, man, they had a prospect in Sam Darnold. Now, I know it was a lot of analysts that just weren't feeling Sam Darnold. They were talking down on that man's name. Me, I hadn't seen his college highlights. So I was just going based off of what other people in the media was saying. But this year proved different. This year proved that Sam Darnold is, in fact, a big baller and can get the job done. All right, and then this is going to be the last of Snoop Dogg, and then we're going to get out of here. Snoop Dogg. Go ahead, turn this music down.
I don't know, man. I don't know, y'all. This just feels right. It's always been my dream to be in the NFL. And I know a lot of y'all teams are desperate for players. Otherwise, I wouldn't know Gardner Minshew's name.
Ooh.
Hey, where Cam Hayward at? Cam, where you at, Cam?
Huh?
I'm ready to go, baby. I'm ready to play for my Steelers. Put me in, low.
But you know what? Snoop looked like a player.
You know what the Steelers need?
Snoop looked like. I think if Snoop was a football player, I think he would have been a wide receiver. Either a wide receiver or a quarterback. But if he was a quarterback, he wouldn't have been a scrambling quarterback. Like, he would have been a pure pocket passer. So, cornerback and or quarterback, cornerback, wide receiver.
Another quarterback. Imagine this. Long Beach, Compton, Inglewood, Omaha. Hut 1, 2, 3 into the 4.
Hey, he crazy.
And you talking about a dual threat? Psh, I'm a quadruple threat. I can puff, pass, throw, sing, act. And you know I'm running that West Coast offense.
Hey, this is the thing that I love about Snoop. One, he's the highest quality of Libra there is. Straight up. When I see Snoop Dogg, I see the 48th law of power. The last law. You can't box Snoop and you can't put Snoop Dogg into a box. How can you, the only box you could put Snoop into is that he smoked weed, he from the West Coast, he was a Crip, and he rapped. Outside of that, what kind of box can you put Snoop Dogg into? Snoop does everything. He's hosting the NFL Honors Award. Who would have expected that? Who would have expected Snoop to do a cooking show with Martha Stewart? Like, Snoop is the definition of the 48th law of power. Assume formlessness. Have no shape. You can't box this man in. And the other thing is, like, everything that he does embodies him. He puts him into everything that he does. Like, this award show. 1, 2, 3 into the 4. It's a West Coast thing. I'm a quadruple threat. I puff, pass, da-da-da-da-da, whoop-de-woo. That's Snoop Dogg for you, man. Like, that. I strive to get to that level where everything I do and everything that I am contracted to do, they say, hey, we need you to host this show. But do you? Oh, man, I can't wait till we get to that point.
Ain't nobody more West Coast than the D.O. Double. I be in the pocket like pump, pass.
And I'ma always be like, ain't nothing more VA than me. Everything I say. Ain't nothing more VA than me.
I could be the next Peyton Manning. And not just because I do too many commercials.
Now, Snoop is in every single commercial. He got a new commercial with T-Mobile and Patrick Mahomes.
Hey, Cam, call up Tomlin. You get me on that field, I won't leave it. I'll play all 4 quarters and the halftime show.
Don't be ridiculous, Snoop Dogg.
Jelly roll?
Now, I wasn't expecting this at all. And that's a big boy, too, with the 93 jersey on.
If anyone deserves a shot in this league, it's me. Snoop don't even look like he plays football. I, on the other hand, peak athleticism, music superstar. One could say I'm Travis and Taylor in the same pair of britches.
Please. I'm Travis and Taylor. You're Romo and Jessica at best.
Hey.
But You got a little O-line in you, though. I see the O-line.
O-line? I want to.
I would say I don't know if Jelly Roll looked like he want to get hit that much. He don't look like he want to get hit that much. So yeah, Jelly Roll's he's a O-line. He's O-line. He's not a defensive lineman. He's O-line. I would say he's a guard. He's on the inside. He's not a tackle. I don't see tackle in him. It's them knees, man. It's them knees, bruh. The knees say guard.
Play running back.
Running back? I could see that.
Running
You
back.
like a double-decker, Jerome Bettis?
Nah, bruh.
Rapper?
I'm going to change the position forever. Forget the tush push. Your team needs the jelly belly.
Hey!
Yeah, that's where I just come in and roll over everybody like a log. Like
Hey.
water off a duck's butt.
I like that. I guess you could play for the Raiders. It's about time they had a player with as many face tattoos as they fans.
Oh, man.
But these aren't.
See, look, I don't got time. See, I don't have time for the Raiders slander. It's been a long, difficult life, okay? Of 23 years of being a Raiders fan. When I first started liking them, they were in Oakland. Halfway through that, as recently as, I don't even remember, maybe 3-4 years. And see, look, I'm going to say this too. The reason I didn't know that rookie is because though I am still a Raiders fan, I have all but given up on that team to the point where I don't even follow who's on the team. I don't follow who's the quarterback. I don't follow who they draft because I know that we have Patrick Mahomes that we have to get through, Kansas City. Then we have Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos that we have to get through. Then we have Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers that we have to get through. We're not coming out of the West. It's nothing we can do. All four teams are not coming out of a division. I would love to see the day that happens, but Pat Mahomes is 25 right now. He'll probably play until he's about 40. I might be alive to see the Raiders get into the playoffs again. I might be alive to see the Raiders get into the playoffs. That's how little faith I have in that team and that organization. Even though we just hired Pete Carroll. Even though we have one of the top 5 tight ends in the game. And we have other decent pieces around the squad. But I just have so little faith in that team. It's not enough rumble for me to pay attention anymore. I'm gonna worry about getting this money pregnant and not putting faith into that team. Because I still want to go see them play because I still haven't gone to see a NFL team live yet. But it's been a hard life. It's been an extremely hard life being a Raiders fan, is all I'm saying.
Random face tattoos. This is an undercover playbook. See, what you don't know is what the quarterbacks see is they can throw the wristband away because right now they got the big Batman star eyebrow cross hut 1 2 2 2.
I like that. That's actually a good idea. Roger Godell, call us up. Snoop and Jelly, what's cracking?
That was cool. So that is the Mansion in the Sky NFL Honor Award Show. Congratulations to all of the participants and recipients of awards on the other evening. Everyone from Joy Taylor to Josh Allen to Jaden Daniels, Eric Aiden or Ackerman, I believe it is. Sorry, I've never heard of that guy before. To Sterling Sharp, Jared Allen, Eric Allen, Antonio Gates to who else won an award? Jamar Chase. Who else? Jared Verse. All these Jareds. To that was all. Jaden Daniels won Offensive Rookie of the Year. Jared Verse, Defensive Player, Rookie of the Year. Patrick Surtain Jr. Saquon Barkley. I just said the Peyton Manning of the Year. Josh Allen won 3 awards. Congratulations to everybody who was inducted, received an award this year. Congratulations on the hard work, because everybody doesn't see what goes on behind the scenes. And that's the whole point of the Mansion in the Sky experience, is that we are going to uncover what it takes to become envious, which is unconquerable and influential in every single area and aspect of your life. Excellence is what we want, and that's what we're striving for. We might not be excellent right now, but the goal is to be excellent and get it how you live and live how you get it, baby. So today we gave you 10 rules from Kobe Bryant. I don't even have that pulled up, so I'm not even gonna go through that. The word of the day was Ad-Lib. Ad-Lib in life. Learn how to ad-lib. Sometimes you gotta go off script. Even though this life is a movie and we are all actors in it, sometimes you gotta ad-lib too. Do your thing. Also, I'm out. New segment. I rock with it. I liked it. I thought it was smooth. It was interesting, at least to me. But anyways, as you all know, forever I'm the senator of smooth. Bizarre style. Your internet cousin, Don Tesla. Stay envious. Be safe. Take your time. Stay dangerous and travel light. Signal out.